More and more people are starting to invest, but they miss out on this amazing strategy that can change everything. Today, we'll speak about ETFs and why they're a game changer for new investors. But let's start by speaking about how it actually works. To represent an ETF, just imagine a way for you to put your money into something that will then allocate all of your money into multiple stocks at once. So now, why would this give you an advantage when you can go yourself buy every single stock one by one? And why would you not put all your money into just one stock if you really believe it's the best one? For this, we're going to have to speak about diversification. And the main advantage of ETFs is that it's automatically diversifying all of your money into multiple holdings, which results in less risk for you. For all my native English speakers out here, you might know don't put all your eggs in one basket, which is a perfect representation of what I'm saying. If you had 10 eggs and you put all of them into one basket and then you accidentally dropped it, well, all your eggs will be broken because of that. Now, on the other hand, if you had 10 baskets, so one per egg, you would have to drop every 10 of them to break all your eggs, which is way harder to do. The basic concept of safety in investments comes down to the fact that if you just hold one company, well, you only need one catalyst, one negative one, to hit the market or hit this special company for its price to go down and you lose all your money with it. So the more companies you own, the safer your portfolio would be. Now, the next logical step for you to think is that the more stocks you own, the safer your portfolio will be. So just buy as many stocks as you want and you're gonna have a safe portfolio. Boom, problem solved. And as good as it may sound, it's actually not effective at all, because remember that you're gonna have to keep track of every single one of these companies. So if you buy 1,000 stocks thinking that then you're gonna have a really stable and safe portfolio, well, how do you keep track of 1,000 companies at once? You're gonna have to follow every single earnings, every single news about the company, every single catalyst. It's just impossible to do so. But guess what? That's where another advantage of the ETFs come into play. It's managed by professionals, people that are working, that's their job to take care of this company. You literally don't have to worry about a company doing poorly, since they automatically would replace it by another one that is more performing. You also don't have to worry about diversifying yourself, since they do it for you, or even overexposing or underexposing to a company, since they also reallocate the percentages of the companies automatically for you. So you literally buy once an ETF, and then behind the scenes you have people working for you to manage your ETF, which I believe is just you're king then. But of course, since you have people working for you and the professionals and that's a job, they need to get paid. So you're gonna have to pay something that's called an expense ratio. The way an expense ratio actually works is that it's a percentage of the money that you initially put into this ETF that you're gonna have to pay every single year for the people to manage your funds behind it. Now, of course, since you have professionals working behind the scenes, it's okay to pay them. And also something really good about expense ratio is that in most cases, it's actually pretty low. As an example, I took the S&P 500 ETF from Vanguard, and they have an expense ratio of 0.03%, which means that if you invest $1,000, you're gonna have to pay 30 cents per year in expense ratio fees, which is well, that's nothing. So yeah, don't worry too much about the fees because they just inexistent pretty much in ETFs. Now, if you guys are interested into investment stuff, money stuff, business stuff, go and join the Discord down below. I can hang out here with you guys. That's a lot of fun. But let's continue. Did you know that on average, the stock market grew about 8% per year over the last 30 years? Honestly, that's not too bad. It's actually pretty great. And a lot of people, a lot of investors actually aim to beat the market every single year. That brings us to another advantage of ETFs. They have great return. Of course, that will completely depend on which ETF you choose, so stay until the end for this, but overall, ETFs are an amazing way to have stable and great return. My personal favorite is the Vanguard S&P 500 ETFs that regroups the 500 most performing companies in the USA. So on the one hand, you diversify your portfolio in 500 companies, so you are diversifying a lot, it's really safe. And on the other hand, you're investing in the top 500, so the best in the USA, so you have great returns. That's exactly what I mean by safe and great returns. ETFs are the best. But now, of course, ETFs are really customizable. Depending on which sector you want to invest in, you can find an ETF on this sector pretty much every single time. You can really pick any ETFs as long as they represent your personal interests, your values, and what you actually stand for. A great example would be, for example, green energies. If you want to invest in the future of humanity, you believe that green and renewable energies will be the future for us, well, you can find an ETF that's just about green energies. Just Google green energy ETF and you're gonna find plenty of them that you can invest in. Or if you believe that electric cars are also the future of transportation, you're gonna find ETFs just about electric cars. So ETFs really are an amazing way for you to put your money where you believe the future future will be. And I believe that everyone should be aware of this. Now, one more advantage of ETFs is that they're actually as liquid as normal stocks. You're not getting stuck by buying into an ETF like if you can't sell after this. No, it's the exact same thing as a stock. You can buy, sell, and trade as much as you want. It's really cool. There really are no limits to what you can do with an ETF. And now that you know that ETFs are an amazing investment, go and check out this video that's gonna help you out to actually pick one that you want to invest in, because there are so many out here, it can be really overwhelming. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to make, invest, and enjoy. Bye bye.